Hoodstocks. Is this really the end of Hoodstocks? What's cracking, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. New video. So I received several DMs last night, all regarding Hoodstocks. Lucky. What is it? Lucky Sansu? Lucky from Hoodstocks, man. And he was, like we used to say back in the days, he was confessing a feeling. He put up a post on his IG, and he said, I didn't write it down, and I'll probably put it up on the screen for you guys. But basically, he said that he's not making money with Hoodstocks, and that he's got to do something different. That if he were to continue going with Hoodstocks, it would be because of pride and ego, and that he's already done that once before, and that was when he was banging his neighborhood, and it wound up with his incarceration. And he's saying, look, I'm looking at what I did last time. I was motivated by ego and stubbornness, and and he doesn't want to do it again. And I was a little bit taken aback, and then I thought about it for a second. And before I go on, I want to say there was also, what is it? I apologize if I don't get the name right. Nino America. Nino America said he put a post up of that as well. And he said that he was just talking to his wife about the same thing. And he said, again, I'm paraphrasing, but he said that he don't want to play the race card, but that he believes that basically that Raza will never blow up. And I'm going to say that I don't agree with that. I believe that there's several platforms of Raza that could potentially be on the verge of blowing up. The problem is that Raza, they want to piggyback too much off of other Raza. They want to pull them down. When I'm thinking of these two platforms, Lucky, Hoodstocks, I don't ever remember him ever saying anything about me, doing content about me. I think he could give a damn about what I do, and I respect that. And no disrespect to Nino America, but he just had a show. He just had a topic where I believe I was mentioned, and it's just weird to me how we have to do better with our platforms. We have to do better with our content, and we have to make a connection with those that see our videos. Now, getting back on topic, Hoodstocks is very successful with his lives. So I went to his channel this morning and I looked at his lives, the views for his lives, and then I looked at his content. And this video right here is going to be some free game for other YouTubers based on my experience. Live money isn't the same as content money. People can look at my videos and you can see that I average probably a little over 10,000 views per video. So that's, per day, that's a 10. But what you don't realize is what they call evergreen. The evergreen, your content is evergreen. Meaning, when I put out a video, when it first comes out, it's going to get those, 10,000 views in a day. But tomorrow it might get me 100, 500. The one I did yesterday is going to get me 400, 500. The one I did the day before that, 200 or 300. And so my channel is going to get 70, 80,000 views a day. But you only see the video, the content. Whereas with live content, you're going to get what you get for a day or two. But 6 months from now, it's not still making you money. It's going to be very rare that people are going to click onto a live video and be into it. Also, there's drinking. When you have a live or you have any kind of video where there's alcohol being consumed, where there's smoke, right? advertisers aren't going to want to advertise on that unless it's their product, and then they're going to use you because they're not sponsoring you, right? But you have to be aware of what is in this frame right here. This frame right here. What is in it? And who's going to be willing to put their stamp on what is in this frame right here? There's a lot of money in YouTube. There is a good living in YouTube. But you have to grind. You have to put out content every day. You have to have your subscribers want to hear what you have to say about the next thing. You want them engaged and sending you. That's, part of the reason why we started the Discord. People send us stuff through the Discord. People send us stuff through IG. And then we know that we're doing content that they want because they're the ones that are sending it. I personally hope that Hoodstocks will stick around. If he has to take a step back and recalibrate, do that. Hopefully it doesn't have anything to do with the co-hosts that you had that are no longer around. It's just like the joint. Don't get attached, homie. We see thousands come and go. You can't do anything about that, homes. You enjoy the time you have with them while you have it, and then if something changes, then it changes, but it doesn't change you. I think Hoodstocks has the potential to be something big. I don't know if Lucky is into creating content, and if he is, you got to do it every day, big dog. Or you got to at least do it 3 times a week and put some, editing into it. And I'm barely starting to get into where I'm editing more. I'm messing with the lighting on the videos. I'm doing things, man, because I know that my audience, my subscribers, those that get sent this video, they deserve to see a better quality video. Lately I've even been thinking of going into my channels and erasing every single live I have. Because see, my channel is not based on my live content. That's just a free-for-all. That's just me interacting with you guys. But content is what drives the channel and will drive every channel. The content that you create. That makes you unique because of your perspective. People say Gunner and I talk about the same topics. We have different perspectives. Most of us in this so-called prison genre are going to talk about the same topics a lot of time. But based off our life experiences, that's what sets us apart. Based on the message in our content, that's what sets us apart. I do believe there will be a channel, Raza, that will blow up. But I'm going to tell you right now, they're going to have to stop engaging with the trolls and don't, this whole who's active and who's not. Let me tell you something. 90% of the people that watch our content, they don't care. They want to hear our perspective on life, how we view things. Those of us that lived that lifestyle in the past. It's very intriguing to a lot of people. You have something. Every one of us that lived that life has that thing that draws them. But when you engage in negativity and trolling, it turns people off. And that's when you see your views go down. That's when you see your monthly subscribers go down. It cracks me up. Like, I'll have the trolls come in and they'll leave a comment and they'll say Dubs fell off. And I'm looking at my subscriber count and it's still got a plus sign next to it. As long as I look at my analytics and whatever my monthly subscribers are and there's a plus sign next to it, then I know I'm growing every month, every day, every week. I can't help what a troll says about me, but what they say about me doesn't make that who I am. I know who I am. So, if some of Lucky's subscribers see this and want to send this to him, tell him I hope he continues, man. I hope he can find that balance. Maybe, I know some tricks. You've been in YouTube. Lucky's been in YouTube longer than me too, so he should know some of the tricks of the trade in order to capitalize on his lives. But I don't know. I've never conversed with that man, but I hope he figures out a way to get some money because he's built a great following. I see his lives. His lives have sometimes 1,000 people in them, right? I remember when I used to get 1,500, 2,000 people in lives, and I haven't had that in a while. So anybody that is able to do that, I tip my hat to you. But content is where it is, man. Watch some of these other guys. I don't like no jumper, but watch what they do with their lives. Look at Vlad TV, what he does with an interview. Lucky, you have a lot of stuff you can chop down in the 10-minute clips, 15-minute clips. Put in the work and it'll pay you off. That's my video for today, man. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Everybody, please be safe, be smart, and tell the ones you love that you love them, man. I'm out of here.